Hey everyone, it's Call Me Adam, and we are once again back live at the Algonquin Hotel, and today we have a very, very special interview happening. We have two of the world's greatest cabaret artists here with us today, the incomparable Molly Pope and the incomparable Kim Davidson.
Hey everybody, it's Adam, live and in person for you. Hey everybody, it's Adam, wonder who he'll interview. CallMeAdam.com.
My first question is, before we get into the specifics of the show, how did you guys come to know each other, and what made you guys want to do a cabaret show together?
When did we meet?
I don't remember actually meeting you, which is pretty common for me. It was backstage somewhere, which honestly is how I know most of my friends, and to try to remember through the haze of performing excitement and alcohol and whatever else. I mean, a lot of times I'm like, it was 2 a.m. at the Duplex because that's a fairly safe bet. But I don't think it was 2 a.m. at the Duplex, but it was backstage somewhere.
I think probably via Justin Sayer. I think we'll just say that and we'll print it.
Love it. Okay, so then how did you guys decide, let's do New Year's Eve show together?
The opportunity came to us. I know you've done a residency at Pangea. I've guested. I did a birthday show there, so
Yes,
we're
in my
known,
show as well.
Yeah, so we're like a known quantity, and we're approached, and it's certainly one of those situations where it can be very difficult when you're both solo performers to say, okay, let's do a show together, and then go from there. That now it was like, here's your date, now make a show.
Yeah.
That it made it much I don't know if we would have ever found a reason or a way
Because we
or
have
an
actually
excuse.
talked about it in dressing room banter and whatnot for a couple of years, but
oh, we should do something
but it's
together.
been years of talking about it, so now we're doing it because we kind of have to.
Because the opportunity arose.
This is the year. December 31st, New Year's Eve, you have two shows at Pangea, and the show name is No Thrills from Champagne. So I do have to ask, because some people do get thrills from champagne, how did you come up with the title of the show?
Well,
Like, all right, should we call a spade? Like, we decided no thrill from champagne. Oh, that's great.
that's
we
a
love
great
it.
title. We're
And then we
texting.
realized That's not the actual lyric.
But we
from-
realized this 2 months after we said yes and
It's
signed contracts.
no kick from champagne, though. But the word doesn't
the
thrill me at all. Is
sentiment,
in there.
it's right there. It
And then
follows it.
ultimately, I was like, well, I think no thrill from champagne. I enjoy that more as a title than no kick from champagne. And lo and behold, we've decided not to sing. I get a kick out of you.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore that
Amazing.
as a reference point altogether.
Then it's ignored.
And also because we both have such at times like a perverse sensibility, and to do a New Year's Eve show that's called No Thrill from Champagne, that's sort of like, well, what is that? What
No
does that
fun
mean?
with Kim David-Smith and Molly Pope.
Aside from your unbelievable talent, what is the draw to your show that you want to let people know, hey, this is why you should come spend New Year's Eve with us?
We are pretty. And I'm done.
That's a good reason.
Beyond the visual, because we will both be serving a visual. If at the very least I serve a visual, because I'm like, if they hate what I sound like, at least they'll like what I look like. I think because the show is shaping up to have a sensibility of not being in denial of what the world is like right now. Being,
very
let's
refreshing
not
like
pretend.
that. Right.
And also, we both have very dark streak, a very melancholy streak to ourselves. So while it is a celebration, it's sort of, I can't think of the word. It's not like rah, rah, cheerleader. It's more like, yup.
It's like, it is. It's a pretty honest appraisal, I think, of the times we're in.
Very wry.
But New Year's Eve is a lot about hope as much as it is about reflection and perhaps some regret. And I feel like we've put a lot of that in there. Yeah.
What's your biggest regrets of 2017?
I didn't get taller.
Just ask anybody who's had 'em. Adam lives for the business of show. CallMeAdam.com.